Sony has released the Bravia XR TV with innovative features. Colgate has launched an electric toothbrush that can coach you to be a better brusher, and a new survey shows Australia's bad smartphone habits. To tell us more, the editor of Tech Guide, Stephen Fenech. Fenno, Sony releasing a stunning new range.
Yeah, the Bravia XR series have just been released for 2023. These have there's three models. There's an LED model, and then there's two OLED models at the top of the line. And these have this new cognitive feature. So they've got this new processor that produces much better picture quality and also good audio quality as well. So you're thinking Sony's always had a reputation for producing really great colors and really good contrast on their TVs, and this year's no different. The cognitive processor really reduces the noise on the screen. It smooths out your picture too, whether you're watching an action movie or some sport. But on the audio side as well, they've also made some innovations, and it really does also pay to pair the TV with a Sony soundbar. The whole experience, they work together seamlessly, utilising all the speakers within the TV as well as all the speakers in the soundbar. You'd swear you're in a room with 15 different speakers. It's all coming from the soundbar and the television. On the OLED models, though, they've got a really cool feature in terms of the center channel. So when you're hearing the sounds from the screen, like actors' voices and various things, the sound on those models actually comes from the screen. Usually there's a speaker underneath the TV, a center channel, but they've got this new technology that the audio actually comes from that point on the screen where the actor might be talking, or if there's something happening, some kind of sound that's being made. It does really make a huge difference in your immersion into what you're watching. But so pairing the soundbar, pairing the TV all together makes a great result. But they've also got a service called Bravia Core. So if you buy a new Bravia, you get access to Sony's back catalogue. So it's like their own streaming service for all their movies, all their TV shows for up to 24 months.
I have to get the kids to do all that stuff. I've got no idea. It's not going to come as any great surprise to you, of course. I've got no idea on most things tech. But Australia's bad smartphone habits. Tell me more.
Yeah, this was a survey done by Circles Life. That's a digital telco that's running on the Optus network. And I think we can all be guilty of some of these. They did reveal some of the worst habits. I think one of them is we're eating while we're talking to someone on the phone. That's a bit rude. We're munching away and the person at the other end is just in their ear. I think talking loud as well, especially on public transport, that's I know that's one of my bugbears. I hate hearing that. But the other things, like common sense things like texting while you're walking and sort of bumping into people. And the big one, though, is I don't know whether you or any of your watchers, your viewers are guilty of this, drunkenly texting or dialing an ex-partner. That's up there as well. So they've suggested etiquette, I think, so that you can know what's accepted with your smartphone. I think, too, and a very important thing for parents to teach kids when they get their first smartphone, to teach them this etiquette and things, just common courtesy, like give your attention to the person you're with, not the people that aren't with you. So if you're texting, talking to someone, and watch where you're going. Don't talk and don't type and walk. You're going to bump into someone, bump into a pole. You might hurt yourself. I think those basics, if we can teach kids those at an early age, I've outlined all of them on Tech Guide, but I think it's just common sense mainly.
Absolutely. You and Joe have been married for that long. You wouldn't have any of the numbers of those young ladies from the early days, would you?
Not at all, mate. But Joe and I have been together 35 years. The mobile phone didn't exist back then. So, no, I don't have any exes on my phone, mate.
35 years. You got together when you were 10. Now, Colgate has released a connected electric toothbrush. Now, every time we go to the dentist, every time we take the children to the dentist, they are constantly talking about doing it properly when it comes to brushing your teeth.
Well, the problem is Colgate's research showed that most Australians miss 40% of their teeth when they're brushing. That's nearly half of your teeth that you're not brushing. So with this new Pulse series, the connected electric toothbrush, it actually has Bluetooth and connects with an app. So there are sensors in the brush head that tell you exactly what you've covered and for how long. It also can tell you your brushing pressure. So if you're pressing too hard, a little red light comes on the base of the toothbrush to tell you to ease up a little bit. But it's all about showing us where we're not brushing, but also ensuring that we're brushing for long enough. Now, I think it's great to give this to a child because it gamifies the whole thing as well. So there is a way you can earn more smile points when you're brushing and doing a better job. So I think in the hands of a child, a young person, it's going to set them up to have great brushing habits. And we say, you treat your teeth well, then you're going to be healthy. You're not going to have a lot of dental bills. Oral hygiene is very important. So this can coach you through all of that to make sure that you're brushing for long enough and that you're brushing where you're supposed to.
Mate, what's wrong with Latrell, bud? We needed him for New South Wales.
I know.
That was a real hit.
Yeah, I agree, mate. No, I think they're going to really miss Latrell. I'm concerned that he's playing future for South. So I read somewhere today he might have a hamstring issue again to go with his calf, but I'm praying that's not true. But I think though the players they've got in, I think can do the job. Tommy Turbo in the centres. I would have kept Nicho Hynes myself, mate. Nicho Hynes was in the squad. He's a great, capable halfback. Dally M Player of the Year. Deserved more than 10 minutes in the Origin arena. I think he deserved the halfback spot. But good luck to Mitchell Moses. Hopefully they can put something together, pull off a miracle at Suncorp to bring this thing to a decider.
Oh, I think we've definitely got the ammo to do it, and they know exactly what they've got to do. And I think all of us who are a little bit older, it's so much easier when you know exactly what your objectives are. So go the Mighty Blues. Totally. We can say that because we wear our colours proudly. Good to see you, Fenner.
Absolutely. Good to see you too, mate.